Live text is a very powerful on-device service coming in iOS 15 that automatically identifies any and all forms of text in photos or from the camera app. This lets you interact with text from screenshots, billboards, whiteboards, business cards, Wi-Fi passwords, recipe cards, and really countless other media forms, and we're going to go over it in today's video. So the first way of using this is simply to go into the camera application, and when the camera recognizes any form of text, you're going to see a little indicator in the bottom right hand corner. You click this and it will scan the text that it sees, and then it becomes completely interactable. So it's just as if it was text on the Notes app. You can highlight it and do everything that you could do with text otherwise. You can copy it, cut it, paste it, share it. You can have it translated or speak it out loud, but you can also directly click on anything that is hyperlinked. So if it's a phone number or an email or a website or an address, anything like this, if it is hyperlinkable, essentially, you can just simply click on it, or of course you can highlight it and do whatever you want to do with that text. Now the second way you can use this is to universally scan and input text into a text box. So any text box anywhere across the OS, as far as I can tell, whether it be Spotlight, Safari, Messages, YouTube, anything at all with a search bar, you can do the single tap to pull up this feature and you can scan your text and submit it. Now this isn't useful for short pieces of information, like if you're going to scan a one word text and put it into a text box, that'd probably be a waste of time. It would take longer to do that than just type out the text. But for longer or complicated ones, such as a long website or a long password or a complicated password, this could be really useful for inputting text. And you will see in different apps such as Mail or Messages, it gives you this option automatically to scan and input, and you can use this in a lot of different areas across the OS. Now the third way of doing this is identifying text from existing images. So for instance, this is just a screenshot I had from Safari, and when I go into it, I can click on anything that is text. So if I have an address, it'll launch 140 Commonwealth Avenue super quickly. Like that's really handy and really cool. Or websites or phone numbers, anything like that. So you see here, if I pull out this book and there's a bunch of phone numbers and websites on it, I can scan it and then quickly launch any of those websites or phone numbers or anything like that. And finally, the Photos app will automatically index for text within Photos. So you can search from Spotlight any keyword and it will highlight and find those keywords in all your photos, which is pretty awesome. I don't know how much more data or storage this will take up, hopefully not much, but if you search for a term like reds, it will find any pictures that have the word reds on it, and it'll also highlight where they are within the picture so you know exactly what you're looking at. So if you have a recipe you quickly want to get to, you can just search chicken and it's going to pull up the recipe that says chicken on it. It's pretty cool. Now there's also a continuous scanning feature with this, so if you have a long document or a couple pieces of paper, you can continue to move your phone across it and it will continue to scan and add that, so you don't have to scan line by line. You can just keep moving your phone and it will keep adding to your document. Hasn't worked perfectly for me so far, but I'm sure it will be pretty good pretty soon. So live text on iOS 15 is super cool. So you can quickly get into emails and addresses and phone numbers just from photos that you already have on your phone without dialing or typing anything. Or you can input long forms of text directly from taking a picture of a piece of paper. It's like document scanning 3.0. So you could scan documents previously on your iPhone or your iPad, but now you can not only scan it, but make it interactable and live. And that's really cool. It brings text and images and paper to life. So let me know your thoughts on this, and if you want to see any more features covered with iOS 15, and make sure to hit the like button on this video and subscribe. Thanks for watching.